Time is a charm. This is Obama's agency.
Of employment background at the U.S. Department of Homeland Security have been indicted for their alleged role in the Chinese government's scheme to conduct transnational repression on American soil. According to a statement by the Justice Department on July 7th, one of the men is Craig Miller, a deportation officer to DHS's emergency relief operations in Minneapolis. The other one is Derek Taylor, a former DHS law enforcement agent. Taylor is currently working as a private investigator in Irvine, California. Both extracted confidential private information of U.S.-based dissidents from China. Data, which came from a restricted federal law enforcement database, were then given to 3 agents of the Chinese government. The 3 include 2 New Yorkers, 62-year-old Fan Frank Liu and 49-year-old Matthew Ziburis, and a Chinese citizen named Chiang Jason Sun, 40. Liu and Ziburis allegedly worked under Sun's guidance and supervision to defame Chinese pro-democracy activists living abroad. Not only did they try to spread false information about their targets, but also spy on, stalk, harass, and monitor them. When the FBI confronted DHS official Miller and private investigator Taylor about the files given to the trio, both tried to get rid of the evidence and lied that the data came from the dark web. The 2 were arrested in June. A federal grand jury in Brooklyn on July 6th indicted Miller and Taylor of multiple crimes, one of which is obstructing justice. Taylor, in particular, was also charged with making a false statement to the FBI. It should be noted that the 3 agents for the Chinese government the pair helped were charged in March for destroying the artwork of a Chinese dissident and spying on the victim via planted surveillance cameras. They also targeted other dissidents in New York City, California, and Indiana. Ironically, Frank Liu is also the chairman of the World Harmony Foundation statement at the United Nations. Liu, Ziburis, Sun, and Taylor each face a maximum sentence of 25 years in jail, while Miller is subject to a maximum sentence of 20 years.
Well, there you go, people. That's the digital yuan right there. I keep telling you, do not support digital currencies until you can trust the governments that are digitizing your cash. And cash is silver, platinum, and yes, gold. It's one of the few times I'll say that on video. But this digital stuff, man, you've got to trust the government. And how can you trust the government if they're spying, international spying ring, to stop people from talking against the Chinese government? Does that sound like a government you support and want to be a part of and give your money